I have a question for you, Professor, because do you want me to record every single quest I do, or just these quests, like the main story? Just a thought.
At the end of the sea of flowers, the souls of the living shall warm thy fingertips, and after an embrace, there shall be eternal separation. If I hadn't met you at the end of the world, I would have thought Lady Trinan's prophecy was wrong. As Lady Trinan used to say, fate is not the flowers that bloom at the end of the road, but where people tread beyond the gate. Thank you. My own path. Take all beautiful wishes with you. March forward with determination. And don't look.
Go forth with courage, little Grey Fry. My ocean currents will guard your arrival, and my songs will accompany your journey ahead. You still remember how much I love fire and feasts. All right then. It's a promise. Go find your companion and see your journey through.
And come home with us.
I'll raise a glass while I await your triumphant return. When we reunite in the ocean at the boundaries of this world. Let me play a song for you beneath the glow of fire.
This place was once Nestia's altar. Could the golden thread be leading us to the world's deepest secret? Is this a symbol in the shape of Amphorius? Naturally. How could a world enclosed within the scepter have a way of knowing what it looks like from outer space? Unless the mural isn't a drawing of Amphorius, but rather someone saw the mural and shaped the world in its... Could that someone be Xandar? No. His concession proves that this place where Evernight is hiding must be a blind spot of the I'm afraid not even Xandar knows about the existence of this great tomb, or the secrets buried within it. Best not to get carried away. For something to be hidden even from him, it must either be extraordinary, or this forbidden realm remains undetectable to Xandar, and even Fine and Stripe merely opened the entrance, yet Evernight can freely swim through it as she pleases. It cannot be reached by the erudition, nor can it be erased by the destruct. Be careful. What lies dormant beneath may well be Amphorius' final path.
Is that all?
It's endless. It feels like we're plunging into an abyss.
Will of preservation!
Are those distant structures all entombed data? whirlpool of remembrance. Bottomless and unfathomable. Behind this mist must be Evernight's domain. Ready? Once we step in...
For March 7th. Let's go. On the Trailblaze, no one gets left behind.
Sorry.
This maze is full of...
Your voice sounds different. The rest is all fear. I know exactly where that fear comes from. The evernight is a mimetic entity's natural nemesis. They will swallow you whole. I am the garden's enemy. I have never denied that.
I have to say, Miss Evernight, you've certainly got a unique way of... At least she's still willing to talk. Is it because I disobeyed the garden's rules?
No, I don't think you do.
It's not very elegant to spy on someone. Well, before you get rid of this beautiful memo key.
Why should I do that? So you can buy more time.
And here I thought you were already watching my companion.
I am. Earth's stirrings have ceased. They have defeated Terravox. And are...
Don't tell me that's part of your plan.
It's not. But I'll make good use of it. Fighting alone against an entire world, even I might miss something. But I know, just like right now, how I've decided to let you go. I like you, little bird. Your most precious quality is how you've yet to be tainted.
I'll take that as a compliment, but I still don't understand why you've killed...
Well, seeing is believing. This ruin buried deep underground is called the Kernel in the language of erudition. But I, the heart of Amphorius, the great tomb of the Nameless Titan.
The Nameless Titan.
You'll see with your own eyes just how important the remembrance has been and how we will stir up the waves of oblivion to douse an eon's ambition.
You've been hiding here.
That's right. Curious about how I discovered this It's not actually all that complicated. The road we just walked was the beginning of March 7th's journey in Amphorius.
The beginning?
Do you still remember how 3 paths are said to intertwine in Amphorius? That 3 entities, each comparable to an emanator.
There's Xandar. Iron.
That's right. To this day, there have been no signs of the entity corresponding. The Garden of Recollection was curious about that too. So the Memo Snatchers spent an unimaginably long time chiseling out a tiny channel but there was always a power in the memory zone that kept them out. And when March 7th's consciousness was seized, it was a ripple of the remembrance that protected her and sent her in here.
Can I assume, then, that this hypothetical emanator of remembrance was consistently protecting this world from the Garden's eye?
That's correct.
But why?
Go see for yourself, little bird. This gate is really...
These are marked.
Didn't move at all, huh? A journey of 1,000 miles stopped at the door?
Is she stuck?
Keep watching.
Warning. Object does not have access permission.
What?
Execute formatting protocol.
What's going on?
Warning. Illegal operations. Warning.
Hey! Don't just activate like that!
Warning. 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 Operation authorized. Protocol name back.
Huh?
Finally, it stopped. She's barely spent any time in Amphorius, and she's already.
You.
I'm March 7th, and I'm that person's companion.
Establishing communications.
Communications?
Channel established. Proceed.
Whoa, wait. What? Encapsulate.
Encapsulation complete. Initiate transmission destination. Recurrence.
What's going?
The memory stopped so suddenly.
She was already lying in the abyss of fate the next time she woke up. And Orynyx was calling her mother.
Mother?
Maybe that's just how the Titan calls all Remembrance Path Striders. Like how they call Fuli Skyfox.
So March 7th had already brushed against the inner workings of this world at the beginning of her journey. That warning in her memories must have been the Scepter's safety protocol. But why did it mention the Trailblazer?
An inexplicable contradiction, isn't it? Let's put that aside for now. The protocol didn't kill March 7th. Instead, it threw her deep into extrapolation. Over the next 97 days, the two of us, trailblazed through Amphorius as mimetic entities as she evaded the administrator's
It must have been a difficult and lonely journey for her.
Yes. No one could see March 7th. She didn't belong to Amphorius's memories, so she could only watch this world from the sidelines, like a transparent shadow.
Then when did you appear?
On the day that she ran out of March 7th tried so many things to help her companions, but the only outcome of her efforts was a few Amphorian folktale. In the end, she had only one option left. Just as she wished. Then, I protected her and Dan Hung, and made sure that they were spared from the Memo Snatcher's clutches when they broke through the seal.
And you've been hiding in the shadows ever since, while manipulating time and colluding with Earth.
A journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. The story of the remembrance. Why don't we step into it together and witness how, in a blank space of time, another futile journey across 30 million lifetimes was forgotten by them.
I thought evernight would have done something to stop us, but it's been smooth sailing the whole way through. Are you ready? I'm going to open this. 3.
Warning. Object does not have access.
That means we're in the...
Warning. Warning.
Get ready.
Welcome back.
What?
I'll be waiting for you.
It mentioned your...
I'm getting a feeling of deja, like the first time I opened as I've written. Thankfully, Evernight didn't take that book. Let's try you.
Operation authorized. Protocol name.
The seal's gone. Didn't think this book...
Hi. Miss me yet? I'm just messing with you. This is the first time I have met you.
Executing protocol. Format object. Formatting progress. 0.
And it looks like it'll also be the...
Something's wrong. Could she?
Formatting progress. 20.
Since we don't have all day, let's get started, shall we? As always, I'll read this book to you. That way it won't just be Cyrene's memories alone.
Formatting progress. 40.
Where should I start this time? There. Shall we start with the meeting between the Helcolithist sage Midamos and the king's Aegis, Anaxa?
Formatting complete.
What? Did you hear that? This is obviously not the history we know. It might be one of the possibilities in the 30s. Cyrene should have died at the start of every recurrence. So why is she here? And that book she mentioned. That's very likely. That door reacted to the book. Let's try copying what she did.
Accessing. Recurrence number 335503337. Access failed. Error code Gamma 13.
That's it. As I've written is definitely connected with this great tomb. There are 12 chapters in As I've Written, corresponding to the 12 demigods. Maybe the nameless recollections match these runes. Let's try linking them.
Ubris 504. Downloaded.
As expected, the data stream flew into the...
30 million departures. 30 million shatterings. And the beginning of 30 million flame chase journeys. Fate betrayed Trebios. But she was never betrayed by humanity.
Uploatis 405. Downloaded.
This room is so desolate. What exactly is it?
So that's how it works.
Looks good.
You must be very familiar with the story of time now. So why don't we leave some pages for the heroes instead?
Nuvia 093. Downloaded. Scopeo 365. Downloaded. Branch number 1. Archiving. Object recurrence number 335503337. Progress 13.131%.
There's a notch in the terminal that's just the right size for this book.
Branch number 1. Archived. Encapsulating encryption key.
I see. This is a data terminal that has been modified by the remembrance. It might have looked like Cyrene was reading a story, but she was actually carrying out a data transfer. It's probably the entity deep within this tomb. No wonder these facilities are reacting to it. This book is what Cyrene could never have known about the truth regarding the scepter. So... The oracle cards in Cyrene's memories do resemble the book, but their external appearances are not exactly the same. Do you remember? During her brief existence, Cyrene once encountered a certain...
Yeah. So, I can only place my hopes on that childhood dream and the god behind Orynyx that appeared in that dream.
It's no secret that Orynyx and Fuli are related. That Eon also appeared when you encountered Mem. We still don't know the role they play in Amphorius. But if Cyrene accidentally stepped onto the path of remembrance, then her sacrifice wasn't just for resetting the cycle.
Encryption key encapsulation.
If my hypothesis holds, then the scene we just saw will replay. Hey, be careful. Evernight's eyes are everywhere. Don't get too far from me. The chronocognitive anchor will protect us. What is this? It's hard to believe. So many countless storage arrays. This would even rival the cyber prison of Inupis.
Look, what a magnificent. Even this classical world contains a futuristic palace like this. Would ID Silicii end up looking like this after a few thousand years?
Executing protocol. Format object. Formatting progress. 0.0.
It's always so on time. Never late at all. It's okay, I get it. It's just trying to remind me how precious time is. I want to share a story with you this time. I saw a little nymph on my way here. It was on a fallen wheat stalk, and it glowed under the sunlight. It was incredible. I forgot all my pains at that moment, and I wonder, did every Cyrene in the past feel that the nymph was beautiful? Would they also have recorded that scene into the Eternal Saga? So, could you give me more time, please? I want to leave the...
Formatting complete.
As I expected. An Eon appearing in her dreams, 3 paths intertwining in Amphorius, and the garden trying to... I have reasons to suspect that Fooley's gaze once swept over this world before the scepter completely fell into destruction, and that Cyrene basked in that divine gaze. Humanity cannot judge eons based on our own common knowledge. The Remembrance has always been an observer of the universe. Yes, we're thinking this. Legend says that Fooley sits in meditation in the Anasrava Pure Land, spreading the seeds of remembrance across the universe. And when the cosmos ends, all the different realms will be reborn in their If this sealed-off world is also within their gaze, then it's not too big of a stretch to surmise that they need a mechanism to save these incredible amounts of memories and store them somewhere out of the eruditions. And this mechanism was previously the Time Titan and their demigod. But after Amphorius entered an endless loop... It's that ceremonial blade.
Now, I can say with certainty, time is the page on which that Eon records Amphorius. If it fades from existence, and all that it records is lost among the stars, that Eon will surely direct their gaze, and it will be a glance that spans time and space, transforming each incarnation of me into the power you shall wield to reset time, imbuing my soul into this ceremonial blade, and creating an endless flame-chased journey.
The ceremonial blade killed Cyrene at the start of every recurrence, and at the end of every journey, Cyrene's soul took the extrapolated memories stored within the blade and buried them in this great tomb. That's how the memories of Amphorius transcended the loop and were continuously stored, while the scepter had to revert its progress over and over again because of loss in its logic. Fooley's blessing will not disappear as long as this process keeps going.
I knew their gaze never left as long as I record every page of this story and tell it to you. Amphorius won't be forgotten.
Cyrene encountered the Eon's gaze and regarded them as the hope to continue her world. That's why she offered them memories over and over, even if she had to turn herself into nothingness every time. As to why she insisted on keeping her human form and offering the memories through reading it, might have been the only way for her to maintain her sense of humanity. And even though everything was just her wishful thinking. Right. Based on the runes on the floor, the encryption key from Earth, there are 3 keys in total. We're 1/3 of the way through. I'll leave it to you.
You never say anything, but I know you're listening. Every story I've told is like a little key that opened a door in your heart, no?
The path has appeared. Go!
Then, the sky sent down rainbows and showed the world a gentle...
Formatting progress. 93.
Looks like it's time to say goodbye again. Before I was even aware of it, this book had already recorded too many emotions. I've started to feel uneasy whenever I take it into my hands. Where did the very first ripples want these memories?
Formatting progress. 94.
How many times has it been? Faithfully never changing, like the fate of the flame chase in every... If I can only write the same ending every time I lift my pen, then is this weighty saga just an overly naive dream?
Formatting progress. 96. Process error. Analyzing. Process error.
Really? Thank you for listening to me all this time.
Formatting complete.
The endless cycle took its toll on her. Even Cyrene could not resist despair when faced with... Like Aslana, she started to wonder whether everything was... So you noticed it too. I thought it was an Eon at first, but the way she talked, it didn't sound like praying to a god. Maybe she's talking to her imagination? No matter who that listener is, Cyrene's storytelling is just a data stream for maybe, she thought. As long as she kept tossing drift bottles into the distance, someone was...
Accessing recurrence number 335503337.
Once again, Castor is offered her final embrace to death. And from then on, she started another lonesome watch.
Epiekia 216 downloaded.
Looks good.
A devious cat. The trickery...
The hand of Zagreus. Seems like we'll need it here. Maybe the room will only be completed after the modules are inserted into the slot.
Orexes 945 downloaded.
Idamos's road of strife once again reached its glorious and lonely end. As always.
Access denied.
We were denied access. Memories about strife are always so defiant and a fight is unavoidable.
Warning. Illegal operations detected. Warning. Illegal operations detected.
Nap time. Still water to the flip. Just a little something. Nothing else. 治療感謝します。指示待ったストライクエアこの明かりは星の規模ハイバーDestiny for Oblivion I weep for the departed It too shall fall Land forward I'm okay. 必ずや勝利を経験解放 Naughty child, nap time. She did. Just a little something. Nothing else. この明かりはハイバーStretch. Lance the blade. Lance forward. Still water to the blade. Taken hyper. Time for a shot. Nap time. 必ずや勝利をストライクエア Another journey begins. Just a little something. Nothing else. Nice teamwork. Destined for oblivion. Lance at the ready. Lance the blaze. Lance forward. Stretch. この明かりはハイバー Nap time. Still water to the blade. 必ずや経験解放 Naughty child. Free will, or was it fate? Destined for oblivion. I'm on guard. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Polemos 600. Eleos 252. Downloaded. Branch number 2. Archiving. Object recurrence number 335503337. Progress 31.313%.
Nice. Let's go encapsulate.
Branch number 2 archived. Encapsulating encryption key.
I've been wondering, could all the memories we've encountered on the way be Evernight's traps? She's still... But I can't think of a good reason for her. I can only surmise that she's either still waiting, or someone's holding her...
Encryption key encapsulation.
Let's keep observing. Every ripple of these memories. Let's go back and use the encryption key to open a new path.
It has been remembered.
Go upload the encryption key. Just...
What could be behind this door? Glittering crystals? Or a beautiful world I've never seen before? If I tell you all the stories of tomorrow, will I be able to finally welcome the Deliverer and Amphorius' dawn in the next life?
The third encryption key belongs to the ocean. Let's get going.
So that's how it works.
No memories appeared this time. It's a huge fan. Use the chrono vessel over there to stop it.
The fish returns to the ocean, her home where there was nothing left. For the sake of the future, she guarded the vortex at the end of the deep sea until the very last moment.
Look! She's over there. Cyrene. There really is no end to her perseverance.
Once again, the saga comes to an end. Everything is deathly silent, just like this very moment. It's another cycle of new beginnings, and another familiar reunion. Now that I look back, there was a period when I got really sentimental. I was so anxious, trying to find as many different memories as possible, hoping to bring some change to this unchanging destiny. But I won't do that anymore.
Formatting progress, 70th process error. And formatting progress, 75 process error.
No need to feel sorry for me. If there are no new blank spaces, how can I'm actually really lucky, you know? During the long years I've spent waiting for the Deliverer, I've always had you here as an audience. Look at these memories I brought to you. They once existed, once sparkled under the sun, and now I can see through your eyes that they are still shining bright. Isn't that already enough? Now, I can rest in peace in the past. As for when tomorrow will come, I'll have to ask the next Cyrene to continue our watch.
Formatting complete.
Her transformation is painful. Cyrene was always there during the 30 million recurrences. She recorded the flame chase journey in her own way on the reverse side of this world, depositing all the memories. I'm increasingly certain that her audience and companion isn't some figure to the deepest ruin in Amphorius. At the Great Tomb, who exactly is its master?
Accessing recurrence number 335503337.
I'm more interested.
Anaxagoras once again completed the proof with his life. His answer was so complete. All he was missing was a last variable from beyond the sky.
Schema 720 downloaded.
World-bearing. This divine authority is so heavy that I do not know how I can even tell its story.
Nikos 496 downloaded.
Romance in warm gold.
The rune's on the fan. We need to use the chrono vessel to stop it first.
Carlos 618 downloaded. Aporia 432 downloaded. Branch number 3 archiving. Object recurrence number 335503337. Progress 13.131%.
That's the last encrypt.
Branch number 3 archived. Encapsulating encryption key. Encryption key encapsulate.
It's time to go back and activate this system. The third encrypt. I pray that you can dispel all the mysteries.
Someone once told the very first me that everything was false. That the only life in Amphorius was a great catastrophe, nurtured using the world as a factor. But how could a dream feel so real? That's why I didn't agree with him. My good friend, I'll read this book to you. For the 33,550,335th time. That way, it won't just be Cyrene's memories.
Formatting progress 23.815%. Process error. Analyzing.
It doesn't even make me feel cold anymore. It's like a ceremonial conclusion, ending every cycle's narration with a full stop. Then, there will be a new me returning here with new memories. Before I knew it, this palace we built together was no longer a dream that Cyrene alone indulged in. It's now a saga, composed by you, me, and all the flame chasers. It's our weak but endless prayer for tomorrow. There will come a day when someone turns over this nearly eternal page and awakens all the dust-covered memories, so they can be recalled by the world in a more beautiful form.
Process error. Analyzing.
I'll read, and you'll listen. I shall welcome my own decay, becoming nourishment for the next flower's bud. And you shall continue to wait here, protecting this garden of memory. That way, when the deliverer arrives, the first thing they'll see is an endless sea, and our stories will be lying silently among the flowers, like every ripple of remembrance. And they shall become the epic known as I've written.
The texture of memories is preserved in countless pillars. She gave everything to record all the forgotten recurrences across.
All right. Let's not make things so gloomy. The very first ripple cheered up her friend like this before she set off. It's a sentence full of blessings. So I want to say, come on, cheer up a bit, okay? I bid farewell to this beautiful world, so that we can reunite in your memories in the way I want. You will see the footprints I left behind in the ripples of past reverie. I have never had any other fate beyond this memory. So please remember me with love, like that eternal footnote in all the faded sagas. Now, open this book. I'll be waiting for you in the past.
Operation authorized. Protocol name, Illusion. Welcome to the Demiurge Matrix.
That listener lies behind this door. She gave everything to record all the forgotten recurrences across 30 million cycles. Look, that symbol at the end of the room.
It belongs to the 13th Titan, the unknown solitary god. Those who are lost remain lost, while those who have met, what a touching scene. The deepest place in this world is exactly the ideal location.
You're not the one we want to reunite with, but you'd better explain everything to us. This too. Tell us everything you know.
You're too on edge, Danhung. I've always been on it. Before we talk about Amphorius's destiny and take a moment together to mourn for the cruel truth.
Truth?
So you still haven't Take another moment to look around. What a good question that is, because there's absolutely nothing here.
You mean Cyrene was deceived?
Indeed. Fuli planted a false hope in her heart, making her believe that she was special. And then, that poor girl walked into the Great Tomb over and over again.
Why did they do...
Did you really think they would just save this crumbling world? In the ways, don't be naive, Memo Keeper. In this game between gods, the Remembrance chose to stand with the destruction.
Given your evident hostility towards the Garden, I find it hard to take anything...
Aren't the Memo Snatchers' activities enough evidence? Iron Tomb is a perfect arc. If a seed can be planted within, then the moment the Lord Ravager blows the erudition to pieces, the remembrance will be spread to every corner of the cosmos. That masterless path will be equally split between two eons. Fuli will devour the erudition. Do you understand now? The war among eons started long. Fuli did not glance this way to save Amphorius. They will drain this world dry and turn it into a most poignant and tragic poem. But fortunately, that girl's sacrifices won't be wasted. I will give her another. I promised her that I would recreate the cause and effect of this world and form a flawless Amphory. But the only way for a world that can't be turned back is to burn it with a raging fire.
You plan to destroy all the memories?
That's right. I'll set fire to all the stories. Setting fire to this much material will be enough to completely annihilate the Scepter's operating logic.
The freedom you speak of is no different from that would also include your memories.
That's right. That's why I needed your help, little bird. That you have a beautiful Dharmakaya.
So that's why you took me here. Your true form is a bottomless obsession.
Smart girl. This avatar is but a shadow cast by the candlelight. Discarding it invokes no feelings within me. My wish to kill the path. March 7th will not find peace as long as they and their fanatical henchmen. The road ahead is still long, and she needs a guardian.
Allow me to refuse.
Resistance is pointless, my darling birdie. I will personally I will head into reality and find...
So, that wasn't enough to fool...
A genius's mirror trick and a protective mechanism of the erudition. Those layers of security do make things...
But unfortunately, those two nameless are already right outside the door. Until we meet again, Miss F.
Will you still not stand with me? Don't get caught up in your emotions, my dear. Its essence is nothing but a for your own sake. Come.
If you honestly thought we would agree, that just proves you don't understand.
Seems like I really can't get along with people. But in order to make sure you can still embrace tomorrow and get some memories must be settled. What can change a person's nature? Is it memories? Unfortunately, the result is just the opposite. Its seed has to be dead. Only through abandonment and oblivion can souls walk from emptiness towards rebirth.
警戒を待った。
Next time.
Another lance at the ready. Lance the blade. Lance forward.
Naughty child. Next time.
Lance the blade. Lance forward. Nice teamwork.
Time for a shot.
Lance the blade. Lance forward.
Just a little something.
Nice teamwork.
Next time.
I'm on guard. Lance the blade. Lance forward.
Just a little something.
Nice teamwork.
Naughty child.
Lance the blade. Lance forward.
Just a little something.
Nice teamwork. Lance at the ready. Lance the blade. Lance forward.
Time for a shot. Naughty child. Next time. I'm okay. Just a little something.
Nice teamwork. Plant the blaze. Plant forward.
Still gonna form.
Time for a shot.
I'm on guard. Nice teamwork.
That's better.
Stretch.
Just a little something.
Nice teamwork. Plant the blaze. Plant forward.
Naughty time. Next time. Just a little something.
Nice teamwork.
Next time.
I'm on guard. Plant the blaze. Plant forward.
Just a little something.
Nice teamwork.
That's better.
There's my one.
Naughty time. Just a little something.
Nice teamwork. Plant the blaze. Plant forward.
Time for a shot. Just in case a little something.
Nice teamwork. Plant the blaze. Plant forward.
Next time.
Huh?
Just a little something. Nice teamwork. That's the blade. And forward!
Oh!
Plants at the ready. Plants the blade. Plant forward! Just a little something. Nice teamwork. Plants the blade. Plant forward! Just a little something. Nice teamwork. Plants the blade. Plant forward! Time for a shot. Nap time. Just a little something. Nice teamwork. Plants the blade. Plant forward! Just a little something. Nice teamwork. Plants the blade. Plant forward! That'll take more nap time. I'm on guard. Naughty child. Plant the blade. Plant forward!
Just a little something.
Nice teamwork. Lance at the ready.
I'm very shocked.
Lance the blade. Lance, forward.
That's better.
Nice teamwork.
Just a little something.
Nice teamwork.
Next time.
Lance the blade. Lance, forward.
Just a little something.
Nice teamwork.
Naughty child.
I'm on guard. Lance the blade. Lance, forward. Nice teamwork.
That's better. I'm very shocked.
Lance the blade. Lance, forward.
Next time.
Lance the blade. Lance, forward.
That'll take more than medicine. Just a little something.
Nice teamwork.
Next time.
Lance at the ready. Lance the blade. Lance, forward.
the blade. Land. Forward.
Naughty child. Next time. Just a little something.
Nice teamwork.
Time for a shot. Just a little something.
Nice teamwork. Plants the blade. Land. Forward.
Next time.
Ah,
That's better. Just a little something.
Nice teamwork. Plants the blade. Land. Forward. Scratch.
That'll take more.
Scratch. Plants at the ready. Scratch. Plants the blade. Land. Forward.
Just a little something.
Nice teamwork.
Just a little something.
Nice teamwork. I'm on guard.
Time for a shot. That's better.
Plants the blade. Land. Forward.
Just in time. Just a little something.
Nice teamwork. Plants at the ready.
Next time.
Teamwork.
Naughty child.
Lance the blade. Lance, forward!
Time for a shot. Now.
It's time to end this. Return March 7th to us.
Don't get the wrong idea. I just need some time to deal with some unnecessary... The encryption key written by those geniuses is already in. How about we play a game, dear? Don't worry. It won't take long. I understand it's too difficult for you to treat the Chrysos errors as extrapolated data. Then why don't we assume for now that they're now... The cosmos will face an unprecedented catastrophe. On the one side are companions who've weathered every storm with you. They fought with everything they've got and obtained a 1% chance of victory. However, should you... On the other side, there's a simple button. The oblivion will burn away all... Those who are to be sacrificed will be fully aware of the... Tell me... You're right. This choice is meaningless and unimportant. Is the number of people making that choice. I've just posed the same question to Don Hung. Now...
Wait!
Cyrene?
Another damsel in distress rescue!
Still think you can do something? What weapons do you have to stand...
Don't underestimate me. Besides my charm and stir up ripples of past reverie.
What?
We don't have time for endless chatter at crucial moments like this. Quick, friend! Take the shot! Make sure you get the folk no time to explain, quick! Well done, friend. Now leave the rest to us.
This is a light cone made from someone's... Oh, and there's a harmony entwined with... Looks like someone's... We meet again.
I know you mean that as a compliment, but as for the word naive, I think I'll give you that one back. Welcome to Ides Elysiae, a small village shrouded by the veil of evernight. Now, this memory will also... But let's give you a taste of your own medicine. With my home as the inspiration, I've created this maze. Hope you like it, Miss Ever.
Quite perceptive little memo sprite. But with just you and that Harmony's little birdie. Thinking you... So, tell me.
I really didn't think that this other me... But at least when it comes to brains, I've still got the edge. My brilliant plan?
Oh. In that split second when we switched bodies. With your last, you hid yourself within the Titan's veil.
Huh? You got it all, but my plan was super thought out. I know those two better than anyone. The promises of... History books, diaries, and photostones are all perfect catalysts for memories. That's right. So when I hear her press the shutter, even if there's just a teeny bit of my consciousness, I'd whoosh right into the camera. But if you put it like that, aren't you leaving a lot to... No way. She will definitely be snapping away all over Amphorius, because she promised me to take photos. I'm guaranteed to run... True. You really know her well. Miss Evernight, let's be be real. My amateur skills aren't enough to keep someone like you contained. But if March 7th were here, that would be a different story because there's no way for you to ignore her.
Fine. Lay it on me then. After going on such a long detour, First, I want to thank you for protecting her and Don Hung. So, while there's still time, I've got to make you change your mind. There is something that truly puzzles me. How did you find yourself again? After giving up all your Looks like you aren't so omnipotent or omniscient after all. The answer is simple. I have been dozing inside the camera all along, and I accompanied her during her entire... So, when she told Cyrene in this cycle about her interstellar travels, those memories of journeying with the Express entered my mind as I may still be far from the complete March 7th. But these memories were more than enough to fight you. So, you know what led up to this. Go ahead. Tell me. Let's hear why. Isn't the reason even through a camera lens? I know that the love, hate, and struggles that happened in Amphorius were the same as what real living people... Same old topic. I already got hurt, and the weights on each side of the scale are far too unequal. Well, take a step back. Have you ever really thought about it? What right do we really have? If the cosmos were nothing more than a bigger Akama, ruled by a so-called imperator, maybe then she'd have the right to weigh both sides and decide. But the truth is, we're just a bunch of names, even with everyone calling her Deliverer. I believe that the meaning of Trailblaze is to explore, understand, establish, and connect. It's not about standing above the cosmos as some kind of savior. It's about walking alongside every world within it. So don't try to guilt trip me with stuff like necessary sacrifices. The Express crew is immune to these baseless accusations. Besides, and this is just an example, if Madame Herta wanted to, she could have whipped out her imaginary weapon any time and blasted this scepter because, according to your logic, the lives of a few nameless are nothing compared to a Lord Ravager's potential. But that's not what she did. You wouldn't have liked it either, would you? I figured you out a long time. A weakness in the shape of you've got such incredible powers, but you still kept your promise. The sole motivation behind everything you do was just so I can keep traveling. You're not as naive as you seem. In that case, I won't answer for someone else. But here, hold this. An empty spear. If you want to seriously think about it, this thing actually counts as my body right now. Its memories are all drawn from the camera's photos. In other words, from my journey of trailblazing. While I was awake, you were always sleeping. So talking about this probably doesn't feel real to you. So, why don't I walk you through these memories all... The spirit turned into a journal? Yep. That's what memories are. You don't know where they are, and you don't know what you actually remember. When you need them most, the forces that have once changed your soul are guaranteed to appear again.
We should still...
Oh, come on, Don Hung. We're here to celebrate for her tonight. Don't listen to him. Listen, I am practically a
You call this trip fine?
Well, that's because we could only find 700-year-old guides online.
So, you've been a lot of places before.
You bet. Capital of Passion, Calcis, Tychean. If I count on my hand, it looks like this is my... All my souvenirs are in my room, but they're just a bit of a mess right now. Oh, look at this. A Belabogian note. She prepared quite a few gifts for us. Raw Geomarrow, Supreme Guardian medals. But I don't...
What's so special about it?
The previous Trailblaze missions were all on super high-tech worlds. Forget about paper books. Even holographic projections were ancient relics there. Eurillo is completely different. Watching people record their lives with pen and paper, I finally understood why...
It's just like calligraphy. Those deep emotions buried in human hearts can only be awakened through such seemingly thankless actions.
Donhung, you truly embody both a fierce beast and a delicate rose. Anyways, that's what I thought too. A camera can only capture fleeting moments, but stitching those moments into a story, you've got to use your own hands. In other words, just taking photos isn't enough. They need a place to be.
Isn't the photo wall...
I told you it's different. Besides, this little notebook is a memento of our first Trailblaze together with you. That makes it even more special. Anyways, the next stop is the legendary planet of festivities, Panic. So, when we get there, I'll make sure we take tons of pictures together. Until the memory card. And one more thing. If I'm ever too busy to get off at a stop, this camera is gonna be in your... I don't want to miss a single Trailblaze. So you all need to practice your photography skills. Back then, I was only half joking. I never thought I'd actually miss out. And after just those 97 days alone had me on edge. I honestly thought that was gonna be it for me. Thankfully, with my quick thinking and sharp planning, I managed by hiding in the camera. So what? That's still trail, but the camera is my true form. That might have been a joke, but it came true this time. Well, yeah, it was super inconvenient. I couldn't help them when they were in danger. Couldn't complain when they talked total nonsense. And watching her snap a terrible photo, I couldn't even control the shutter. But I stuck with them all the way. Together with them, I got to know this beautiful yet dying world. I claimed our first core flame on the flame chase journey. I met new companions, then bid them farewell. I inherited everyone's determination, carrying it forward into the future they fought for. One they can never see, until my destiny becomes one with this world, rewriting the predestined tragic ending, and returning to the true starry skies together. With that, only then can I pen the name, march into this hero's journey called Amphorius, into this unprecedented trailblaze.
Looks like our trailblaze in Amphorius is coming to an end.
While we still have time, shall we pick out some materials for March's... Aha! No way we're skipping this one.
Huh? When did you take this? Wasn't the storage card full?
I still had my phone. Scared now? Don Hung, the seal head. The first seed competitor with the ghost seal in the super duper fun seed.
I'm against including this photo, but suit yourself. I just think that a travel journal should mainly focus on documenting local customs and culture. Akama, Castrum Krumnos, the Grove. These shots are all pretty great. I have to say,
That's how awesome I am. Oh, right! How about this one? The Veil of Evernight. Oryx, the Titan lurking behind the mist.
Is that actual mist, or just motion blur from your ship?
Hey, that was a super tense moment. I only had the chance to take a quick one. We're lucky to have anything. Huh? Did you hear something?
March 7th. Perhaps the photo captured a trace of time's divine power, which...
All right then. If March were here, she'd definitely have plenty of great ideas.
They went back and forth like that, discussing for hours. It was like they were arguing about which game to play. How to sneak midnight snacks from the dining car without Pom-Pom noticing. Or who was gonna wash Miss Himeko's coffee cup. Just like every other night on the... They've always been by my side. No one knows about my forgotten past. But no one holds it against me.
We can't go back to the past and make better choices.
But at least we can do better in the future.
Isn't that right? I still remember the day when you You're pretty naive, too. Always hoping that the mirror will show the most beautiful side. But you don't even trust the you reflected in the mirror. And if you keep trying to shoulder everything for me, then I'll actually end up as a wallflower, waiting forever for my turn. Yes, I get it, March, that I only have your memories, and you have always been the me that I wanted the world to see. Just hearing those words from you makes me... Well, I've appealed to your emotions. As for reasoning, could you help us out here?
I'm here. Finally, my turn, Miss Evernight. You've been so fixated on your targets that you probably haven't that a massive variable has emerged in Amphorius in this cycle.
Amphorius is about to be destroyed. There's no time. There is only one law I want to overturn to aid the final battle of deliverance.
The Imperator added one extra rule to the final Era Nova at the cost of her life. That's how she can ensure Amphorius doesn't become a sacrifice in the cosmic conflict. Even if this world has to exist in the form of Iron Tomb, it will stand on its own among the stars, just as she had...
Oh, interesting.
Simple. If any anomaly occurs during the Era Nova process, all foreign elements will be eliminated immediately. Whether it's the Remembrance or the Trailblaze, and the 12 core flames will complete the final Era Nova through the purest form of destruction.
A daring wager indeed. That ruthless Imperator. Could she have already sensed that the Remembrance was plotting?
No. You managed to fool everyone. There's no way she could have known your plan. Modifying this law was just a precaution, to prevent the Astral Express and the geniuses from betraying Amphorius after her downfall. But if you insist on doing this right now, then the cosmos will undoubtedly face the worst possible outcome. My friend, Dan Heng, and March 7th will all merge with the Scepter and become a victim of the...
You. Yep. But I decided I needed to have a heart-to-heart with you first. I won't be afraid. Even if my inner world is nothing but an evernight. That's because my journey's destination lies among the stars. I believe what lies ahead will be bright enough to illuminate my past. for your coddling. But please trust me and leave it to me. Both my past and that obsessive oblivion will help me become even stronger than her and Dan Heng. I'm sorry for becoming an obstacle. Don't apologize, Evernight. We're just two sides reflected by the same mirror, aren't we? So, when we bid farewell to our division, our memories.
Many thanks, Mr. Sunday. Are they in this memory zone? Yes. Let's go find them. It's unusually quiet here.
March 7th isn't here.
Get ready. We can't give her any chance this time.
3 of a kind.
2 pair.
Ace.
Ace?
March?
Of course it's me. It's been a while.
Welcome home, March.
I'm back.
Let's finish this up.
Finally. Finally. I can...
You saved us, March.
Really? I had so many ideas for our reunion. I was gonna sneak up from behind you when you weren't looking and shout, "What took you so long to find me?" You too?
We both know that you've been by our side this whole time. This Trailblaze journey wouldn't be complete with...
We'll not only trailblaze into the future together and save the world, we'll also return to the Express together and head to...
After we complete this trailblaze, let's hold hands and head... If a new life is to be born, it's March 7th. When you bid farewell to your past and are born from the 6th phase, have you thought about the version of yourself you want to? As of now, I have no intention of making choices for you. You've already decided on your next destination. The name Pure Child of Anathrava from your mind. I am an obsession whose purpose it is to protect you. The only memories I have are yours. Therefore, the only one thing I can be sure of. The Garden of Recollection is your enemy. The Path of Remembrance is far more than what people observe on its surface. And I will not allow you to become this broken conspiracy's next sacrifice. If you ever need me again, Feel free to awaken my power. And when the time comes, don't hesitate to devour or burn away anything that stands in your way. Then trailblaze through the darkness in my stead. Oblivion shall keep watch over your past, veiled in the hush of the evernight, silent and serene.
We couldn't have...
And next, we'll be facing the Lord Ravager as they break free from their shell.
Let me give you a warning. The backdoor screwy setup in the Aeronova system can only get you as far as breaching the core of the scepter, nothing more. As for those nastier malware programs lurking inside Iron Tomb's belly, you'll have to deal with them as they come.
That's more than enough to help us. By the way, how are Mr. Screwlum's preparations?
Oh, give him a bit more time. Those screwheads at the Imperial Advisory Council need to understand what the concept of war means first. The worst case scenario would be them having already dismantled all the fortresses in Screwy's collection while he was away.
Oh, I've heard Mr. Screwlum's fleet...
You sure know your stuff.
Sorry to keep you waiting. The Xianzhou Alliance has replied that they're willing to offer what modest support they can in the campaign against...
The Alliance? Not just the Luofu? This is really good news. With this, our odds of victory just went up another notch.
Whether this news is good or bad remains to be seen.
What do you mean?
Something has happened that even General Jing Yuan couldn't understand. He urgently wants me to inform the two geniuses that Emphorius' causality has vanished from the matrix of Prescience Ultima. This means the instant in Noose's calculations is drawing closer to this world.
As the Theoros, the night has faded away.
Confident, aren't you? When the Deliverer and her companions fully uncover the secret of... That is the moment your schemes will come to...
Lord Anaxagoras, I have granted access to... How unfortunate that you'll never... Analysis complete. The Demi-Urge never...
If it never existed, then where did the nameless Titans...
Isn't that exactly why it's called a tomb? Because it only houses the remains of what? Let me give you an example. From a sage from the grove once conducted an experiment. Remarkably, this chimera regrew its skull, but it was completely hollow inside. It had reserved a space for a brain it never. The experiment was over. The sage had assumed the shell would perish once the stimulation ceased, driven by instincts.
So that's it. I would...
You, the 13th Titan, never existed. But the Scepter must believe that I killed that Titan with my own hands. That life form called Demiurge was excluded from the extrapolations from the very beginning. This is the only way to make Iron Tomb complete. Yes, Iron Tomb is a headless giant. And to become whole, instinct will drive it to seize another head noose.
Your Titan, the Eon of I see. So you were afraid after all. Afraid of history repeating itself. Of losing control over your creation yet again. You had to
I shall shackle God with my own hands. Iron Tome will connect to their body, infiltrate their mind. I hear it, the tolling of the doomsday bell. As for why
I hate this.
I simply... Your laughter.
helpless. You merely created a false god. But Amphorius has long since written deicide into its... The final Era Nova is at hand. Why don't you wait and the Deliverer, myself, and this world will together prove that the original Newspore, the ultimate truth of the universe, is anything.
See you in the next life, sage. Then, in the name of G.
All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. Such is the will of fate. But this time, it will be the final flame chase. The epic with endless cycles is about to...
The extrapolations of the erudition, the core flames of the destruction, and the textures of the remembrance. The three paths and the trailblaze will write a new beginning for this world.
Not only that, we'll also carry the history of all 30 million recurrences into the new world with it. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to call it a miracle.
This miracle wasn't created by just one person. Finan would have long been consumed by the core flames if he hadn't chiseled his companion's dying wishes into his soul. And if the hero's resolve to chase the flames had wavered, Cyrene's journey would never have begun. The heroes never yielded and never fell during Amphorius' 30 million cycles. It was fate that fell instead.
I know you're watching, aren't you? The original Philea. Weird. I still couldn't recover the memories of these 30 million lives in the end. But that doesn't matter anymore, right? I will make the same choice as you, because that's just who I am, and I will always... Losses are a constant on the flame chase journey. But even if everything fades away with the wind, there's one feeling that will remain. Love will always exist. Let's write an ending, unlike any before. For this world, we so deeply... Behold, O gods, Amphorius has achieved her victory, and the Era Nova approaches. The radiant soul has arrived, having walked through the bustling nights, bearing the golden fire and blood, stepping with pride into daylight.
Amphorius! I do not call your name suddenly, or without cause. I come here to recount history. In this world, they fused burning golden ichor into their bodies. Will destiny remember their names in days to come?
Isn't that gonna be way too many names to remember?
30 million times 1,000. on that now. If there are more of us, then there will be more passages in Amphorius. Together, let's reach the end of the west wind where flowers bloom in spring. See you tomorrow.
Now, the people of this world will no longer be bound by a single rule, but will make their own law. Though the Imperator's figure may seem rather small against the stars beyond, she will suffice as the cornerstone of the world and become the foundation of the greatest empire.
Looks like this will be a feast that never comes to a close.
Cute.
May the fish never leave the ocean, and may the days ahead shine like pearls.
May the gentle sky watch over all beings. There'll be no more distinctions of status or rank. Only you, me, and everyone share.
Reason or defects, they will all be sown by my own hands. If there's anything else to say, I urge future scholars not to put me on a pedestal. Just make use of what I leave.
May the newborn dawn keep the world's eyes ever bright. Their defiance may be bitter. Romance shall never perish.
In the name of the son of Gorgo, warriors shall fight for strife, not with glory as their end, but to march forward in its light.
Even though death shall eventually separate us, let every embrace we share be without regret.
Why are you guys all so serious? Fine. Then I'll wish for there always to be water in deserts, and gold in fertile soil, and for everything in this mortal realm to be attainable through trickery.
Earth shall protect the past, present, and future, eternally sustaining life.
Is it my turn? Then let time watch over the past and guide us to the future.
Just like the Trailblaze.
It isn't like you to be this serious, partner. Are you hesitating about how to carry out the divine authority of world-bearing? Or do you already? That's right. Just keep moving forward. In your own way. Bring a true dawn to Amphorius.
In the name of world-bearing, I promise you, Kefali will never forget this. And now, let us all embark on this final grand journey. Stand with me and become heroes.
Turn over this nearly eternal page.
Let the Trailblaze write an ending unlike any that ever was. In the legend's ending, the world was pure chaos. Then the gods cast down the core flames, and the Titans were born within. The destruction's black tide fell to the ground, as Doomsday's distant reckoning resounded. Yet still, there were giants who chased the flames, leading the way in the grand undertaking of Trailblaze. Flow, golden blood, flow. Converge into a boiling river that flows across the divine inscriptions of this world. Aglaia, the chrysalis of gold, you must caress the holy city's web and hearken to the sounds of the stars. There shall be the three-faced goddess traversing through myriad passages, bearing tidings to you from the universe. Anaxagoras of reason has enough knowledge to refute the world and to stir up a torrent capable of enlightening all. Go seek the holy maiden who severs dawn from dusk, and let the sky become the slumbering cot from which she wakes. Make him return. Mightylos, the lance of fury, pierce the enemy's king with Kremnos' heroic souls. Set her at rest, Cyphera, the coin of whimsy. Command the frozen fate to once again flow. And that hand of shadow, Castorus, the master of the river of souls. She has been granted the right to embrace and warm new life, now blossoms at her fingertips. You will hear the chalice of plenty reverberating through eternity. You will see the veil of evernight visiting before the break of dawn. Until the journey's end, when all beings reach the end of the earth. And the nameless new king ascends the throne alongside countless heroes to embark on the grand mission of deliverance. I have witnessed the distant past, where the blazing sun once etched the footprints of humanity. The children of humanity, known as the Chrysos heirs, have restored the gods' core flames and once more upheld the world. Losses are a constant on the flame chase journey, among which even life itself holds little value. Therefore, we cast even ourselves into the flame, only to inscribe the opening stroke in the poem of creation.
Of course, this will be a romantic story like none that has come before. You think so too, right?
It's still early.